Until recently, you had to go to a licensed skincare expert or a cosmetic doctor to get radiofrequency treatments. Well, now you can do them at home, and in today's video, I will be talking about this little device that I've been using, and we'll also talk about the difference between microcurrent devices and radiofrequency. So if you're interested in that, here we go. Thank you so much for joining me today. In case you're new, I'm Nicole and I live in the San Francisco Bay Area. I'm 53 years old, and if you like videos about makeup, skincare, and I do some cooking once in a while, hit that subscribe button right now while you're thinking about it and give this video a like if you enjoy it. All right, today we're going to be talking about this little device. This is the Stop X by Tripolar. It comes in a little box like this, nicely packaged, and what is included is the device itself. This is just the stand here that it sits on, so you can have it sitting up on your vanity. Then there's also a power cord. You do keep it plugged in while you use it. It is not cordless, it's not charging. You need it plugged in to use it. And you also get a 1.7 ounce jar of the preparation gel that you need to put on your face for this to work. With any of these devices like radiofrequency or microcurrent, you need something to help conduct the current or the radio frequency into your skin, so that is why you need something like this. So let's just go ahead and we'll start out by looking at this gel. And it's actually rather thick, so you don't need a lot of it. It kind of a little goes a long way. And it's very different than the kind of ultrasound type of gel that you use with the microcurrent devices. This is, rather thick, as you can see. Let me do this. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's, very kind of sticky and thick. Kind of feels like a Vaseline type of a texture, but more sticky. It does come off really easily when I'm done using the device and I wash my face off. It rinses off really easily, so I would probably watch it, going into your hairline and stuff if you're going to go somewhere. But really, it's been fine, and my face has felt rather hydrated afterwards. The device comes with a quick start guide and then a bigger instruction book. And one thing you want to note on the box, and when you order it or if you're looking to order it, they have a list of skin types here and who this device will work with. So it will not work well for people who always burn and never tan. They call that skin type 1, which is light pale white. Then it works for these here, these 3 skin types here, but they say that it does not work well for skin type 5 that's brown or dark brown that burns very rarely and tans very easily, and it also doesn't work for skin type 6, which is very dark brown or black and never burns and tans very easily. So if you fall in between this range of white fair that usually burns and tans with difficulty, type 3, which is medium white to olive, which burns mildly and tans gradually, or if you have skin type 4, which is olive and mild brown, which rarely burns and tans easily, then this device will work for you. But if you are these two or this one here, this is not something that you'll want to use. It also says that it will work for mild to moderate wrinkles, but not severe wrinkles. Basically, you can use it anywhere on your face except for, they say, not on your eyebrows, the eye area here. You don't use it on your nose. Of course, you don't use it on your ears. And then they say not to use it here on your throat area and not to use it here or here. I always want to get rid of my necklines, but it says not to use it on your neck. Now, the way that it works is you just go ahead and you plug it in. You wait for it to click like that, and you push the button here to turn it on, and you'll see that it's on by this green indicator light right there. And that just stays green the whole time. The first time I was using this, because you wait for an orange light to turn on to tell you when to move to another part of your face, I kept looking like it's still green, it's still green. Well, the part that turns orange is here and here, so it's on both sides. Now, I was holding it kind of up here, but then you can't see the orange light, so I would suggest holding it down here. So all you do is you apply the gel to your face, and then you make sure that all 4 of these little energy tips are touching your skin the entire time that you're doing this. So just try to remember that. Then once you're ready to start, they suggest that you start at your jawline and kind of the lower part of your face, and you start to touch it to your skin and make slow circles. Now, I'm saying slow circles because the first time that I did this, I was just going really fast circles, and I kept waiting and waiting and waiting for the indicator light to turn orange, and it wasn't turning orange. And when I slowed down kind of to this sort of a pace, then I started really feeling the warmth and it turned orange, which then told me basically to move on, expand the area. So once it turns orange, let's say we've been doing this area here. Once it turns orange, you do a couple more seconds. Now, if it really wants you to move, because let's say it knows that it's getting too hot there, because it can feel it, it'll go beep beep, and that means move on. And then you go over a little bit and do the next part of your face. So, basically all you're doing is kind of giving yourself a warm massage with this. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't get too hot. And I haven't had it happen to me yet, but it does say that it has an automatic shut off. If it thinks that it's getting too hot on your skin, it will turn itself off. It's super easy to use. And it took me about 12 to 14 minutes once I figured out kind of how fast to go. And you can kind of get a pretty good area going as you do it. Radio frequency or RF treatments fall into the non-surgical skin tightening treatments available along with ultrasound and intense pulse light, which is IPL. I have had an ultrasound procedure, which was called Ultherapy, and I have a whole video on that, but they basically use ultrasound, and I had done kind of from here down onto my neck here. I was kind of trying to tighten up my jawline a little bit and some of these neck wrinkles. So I have a whole video on that if you want to check that out. And in the past, it's been years now, probably 4 or 5 years, but I have had IPL or photofacial treatments where they basically kind of zap you with a laser, and then that helps build collagen and also gets rid of dark spots and things like that. I've been using this for 2 weeks now. You use it for 4 to 6 weeks, 3 times a week, and then you can just use it once a week for maintenance. And I have used it, so I guess about 6 times now. And I noticed, just the first time I used it, the next morning, my skin just kind of felt and looked extra soft. I haven't seen any giant change yet, and I will update. I'll put some pictures on Instagram or something, when I get kind of further into this. Radio frequency devices actually tighten your skin, whereas microcurrent devices like the NuFace, I have one of those also, that will actually tighten up the muscles. I'm going to read this off for you. It says that radio frequency produces heat to stimulate new collagen and elastin. It produces a supervised heat injury resulting in a reaction from the body. So that's kind of how the intense pulse light works if you go and have one of those procedures, or I guess radio frequency too. It's either zapping the laser, it's going into your skin, and your skin's going, oh no, I've been damaged, even though it's not like really doing anything bad. And it's like, I must make collagen, and then collagen shows them and plumps it up. In fact, the first time I had a photofacial, I was really into it because I was super excited that my dark spots would fade out somewhat from what I understood. And that's really all I was looking for. I actually won it in a raffle in downtown Walnut Creek. We had a wine walk and I entered something, and I wanted a wonderful day spa here called Skin Spirit. Really nice. Anyhow, so I was super excited about that. But the funny thing was about, a month or 6 weeks after I had the photofacial, people were telling me I was looking younger. And I was like, well, I'm not really doing anything different. And then it was like, oh my gosh. So then I looked more into it and I realized it helps to build the collagen. So these types of things actually do make a difference when other people notice. And again, when I first did that, and that was probably 10 years ago, I had no idea. I was just hoping to get rid of some dark spots I had from driving on my left side. Now, if technically you want to know how this works, I'm going to read it to you. It says that radio frequency has a type of energy which is measured in frequency or wavelengths per second. This is the same category as sound waves that your iPhone emits, sunlight, or Wi-Fi signals. They are all classified as being part of the electromagnetic spectrum. Radio frequency has the capacity to produce heat. That's why it feels warm on your face when you're doing it. What this treatment does is actually it heats the skin's deeper layers to induce new collagen and elastin production. This process ultimately encourages cell turnover, and it's used to tighten the skin. The results do take a few days to see to the naked eye, and the technology and treatment is much more non-invasive than laser treatments. I was doing some research to see what experts say about in-home devices, and they do say that they work. They stimulate collagen and elastin production, as we were just saying, improve skin tone and texture, minimizing the appearance of wrinkles and crepiness in the process. Oh God, I hope that really over time helps here. I'm starting to those little lines all around my lips. And they say some treatments can even help reduce the appearance of cellulite by affecting fibrous tissues. Oh yeah, I believe this brand actually also has a version of it that's larger, that's for the body, but I haven't tried that. The experts say that generally speaking, the in-home devices are not as powerful as those found in the doctor's office. Well, of course, right? And with at-home devices, multiple sessions will be needed to achieve the equivalent results of a few doctor's appointments. However, at-home radio frequency machines will only cost between $30 and $1,000, with most falling in the middle of that range. This one is $399. This is from Skin Store. They did send this to me for review. I do have a code down below, Nicole25, and that should get you 25% off. And it also also works on other brands too. So if you want to take advantage of that, I will put that information down below. So they're saying in-office procedures start at $1,000 and can go up to $5,000. So, honestly, so you pay, like $399, or if you take the discount, what brings it down to almost $300. And then you just do this 3 times a week for 4 to 6 weeks, and do maintenance once a week. Quite a cost savings there. Now, a study published by the Journal of Drugs and Dermatology in late 2014 found that 90% of test subjects experienced wrinkle reduction and skin tightening after undergoing at-home treatments, as rated by 3 independent reviewers who are also board-certified dermatologists. They say that other studies have found that at-home radiofrequency machines can help reduce the appearance of crow's feet, skin laxity around the eyebrows, as well as other facial wrinkles and lines. In short, experts confirm that at-home RF treatments can be a convenient and cost-effective way to fight the signs of aging in the comfort of your own home. Now, according to Zwivel, that's one of the places that I found a bunch of great information about radiofrequency. They have the Tripolar Stop X as one of the top 4 that they recommend. I will go ahead and put updates on how this is working for me in my upcoming favorites and fails videos. So if I have any, kind of groundbreaking changes that happen that I notice, I'll let you know in one of those upcoming videos. And if you have any questions, put them down in the comments below, and I'd love to know, have you ever tried radio frequency treatment, whether, in an office, or do you have some sort of a home device that you use? That'd be interesting to know. Let us all know in the comments. And of course, if you have not yet joined my community, I would welcome you to hit that subscribe button if you'd like to join. That'd be really nice. And give this video a like or a share if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I wish you a wonderful day or evening wherever you are.